New Year's Eve. Welcome to our final episode of 2021. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jeanette Roche. This is Alberta Weekly. We've had so many wonderful guests in 2021. Today, we start the show discussing the changes in Alberta's political landscape. We bring in someone who's no stranger to politics or family. Home media mom Val Olson discusses how to communicate ideas with the next generation. Let's talk about the impact government decisions have had on Alberta families. So just like businesses need certainty, right? So do families need certainty and consistency from their government? And you're a mom, of course, right, Val? So you know all about this, but what have you been hearing from other parents? What were some of the unintended consequences from government policy and mandates this past year?
Well, what's really backfired, I would say, on the government is parents are starting to see what's actually going on inside of classrooms. So that's a big thing. Parents are taking hold of their children's education. And what's coming out of the classroom is surprising parents because many children were taking their classes online, many over Zoom. And so parents were like, wow, is that actually what is being called education today? So that backfired on the government, and parents are on the ball and they are involved and they want to see changes for the better for their kids. Also, mental health. I mean, it is so sad. And when you stop and you think about it, most homes have both parents working. That is what's common. And so, depression, job loss, just uncertainty, heightened anxiety, all those things are having consequences on Albertans, and the government is the source of that. So, we need to have more talking at the table for sure. People are also cutting ties and taking their faith back. And I think that is a good thing. There's not this worshiping almighty government for the source and provider of everything. People are looking in themselves and they're starting to come back to their morals and values and saying, look, we want to recover. We have hope, a renewed hope, and that's a good thing.
Okay, Val, so you've said before that politics starts at the Alberta dinner table, which is actually a paraphrase quote from Ronald Reagan. So what should be driving political policy?
Everything good, I believe, starts and happens at the dinner table. That's where problems are solved. And it's because the people around the table you genuinely care about. And that's not the attitude that we have in politics right now. But I think if we take that approach and people come to the table and sit down and listen to each other and ultimately strategize together with shared values and morals. And so we're all heading the same direction, good things will come.
Okay, so Val, since you're talking about the dinner table and people that you care about, obviously that includes our children. So what about conversations with kids? There are so many influential factors on our young ones, right? So what have you found as a way to share issues and ideas with your kids?
Well, homeschooling is a great way to do that. But if you're not homeschooling your kids, that's fine too. Sit down with them and bring them into the conversation. I know it's kind of old fashioned, but I'm telling you that it's tried, tested, and true to make time around the dinner table. Start there and turn off the TV, or at least hit it on mute, and start having conversations with your kids about what they think. I involve mine, and they range in age from 4 up to 16, and the perspective is always different.
Yeah, that's interesting. And with that said, how can parents advocate for the preservation of their morals and values in our society and in government? How can you kind of keep that going?
Don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated. That is my best advice. Have courage and bring to the table what you have. We all have these skills and dreams. Dream big. Don't forget about what you wanted in life when you were little, even when you're an adult. So many adults forget to dream big. And I know that for me, myself, my dreams are that we have peace and we have community and we have all these good things. And so you have to go after those things. And you have to have sometimes hard conversations, but that's okay. Don't be afraid of having a hard conversation. That's where healing truly does begin.
Up next, we talk about one very strong economic engine of southern Alberta, and it's not oil. Keep it right here.